In 1997, the Flint School Board closed the public radio station in Flint, which was called WFBE, and basically the community lost their access to the radio waves. There are other public radio stations that broadcast in our area, but they don't broadcast any information about Flint. So the goal is to give, public access to the radio waves in our area and to provide those alternative art forms that are not embraced by for-profit radio stations. WFAH is in its infancy, and in a lot of respects it's similar to other public radio stations. What really sets it apart is that we're not broadcasting any of the national programs that you can hear on many of the other public radio stations that can be received in our area. We're really trying to make WFAH Flint-centered. Flint residents tend to be attracted to the jazz and blues art forms, and Flint being a very diverse community, the world music has been very, very popular. Luckily, we have had some volunteers that have stepped up to do some of the DJ work. We've got Jack Stedron doing some work for us, who picked up things incredibly quickly.
First, a jazz, blues, or world music CD is put onto the computer. Then, I rip the files and put them onto the computer. Then, I save them as .wav files on the PC. After that, I add the title, the band, the year, and I add an introduction. After that, the files are sent to a remote station outside downtown Flint, to the Flint Northwestern Preparatory Academy on Carpenter Road. There, it is transmitted on the airwaves on 102.1 FM.
The hard parts are being new and building up trust in the community that we're going to be there, that we're going to produce a quality product, and making a name for ourselves and making enough of an impact to where people will want to support it financially, because that's the thing that we need the most at this point is financial support. We need sponsors, and we may end up just having to raise the money to buy some property and build our own tower. There's very little competition. There's only one other station that I'm aware of in our region playing jazz, and that would be WOWE. Being that they're a for-profit station and we're a public radio station, I don't really see a lot of competition there. Our programming is not like anybody else's, so our audience are people who are looking for something different. People who are looking to possibly learn something about the arts or appreciate the forms of entertainment that we're providing. So I don't really see a lot of competition out there. However, the hardest part is that the entire community can't tune into it. Our biggest format right now is jazz. We're playing a very wide range of jazz, from the traditional jazz of the 40s all the way up through the most modern fusion. We do have a blues show in the evenings for a couple hours, and we have a world music show playing music from all over the world called Wake Up World, and that's in the morning from 7 to 9 a.m. We're basically interviewing artists and arts administrators from around the county to talk about what they're doing or what the agency that they're working with is doing in the arts, and talking generally about the importance of the arts to community members.